Hey guys, what's going on? Reviewer 58 here, back again. Well, not really back again, because minus the first episode, this is my only Mirai Nikki review I have out there, and that's because episode 2 to me, I mean, it was enjoyable, but I didn't think it was any, like, yandere or any horror thing that was really going on. But episode 3, I mean, it gave me chills down my spine. This was definitely the best week for them to release this episode because, as you know, actually no, if this could have since it's Monday and next week Monday will be Halloween. I really hope next week is even scarier than this one because I mean that would fit in with the whole Halloween and all that stuff, and I would love to watch that at night. But basically, it starts out with there will be spoilers in this, so if you haven't watched any of the episodes before this, please watch them and then watch the episode and then come and see this review. But anyway, so basically, yeah, my hair looks weird. So basically, it starts out with the with Yuno and I forgot what the girl's name is, and she's the one that makes the anime, which makes me sad. But basically they're just kind of big. They're kind of being bait and just kind of staying at this carnival type place. And in the carnival type place, here, let me turn this TV off. In the carnival place, they're kind of just dating, just on a date, and it acts so normal, and I really like that because it's supposed to be a horror series and psychological series, but yet they threw a bit of romance in there, and I really enjoyed that. So basically, once the carnival's done, he goes to her house, and he's reading his future diary trying to find the bathroom. And the house, I thought, was like, something's creepy about it already. I mean, she said the power was cut, meaning, or like, she didn't have power at that exact moment. And she was like peeling a single apple, and like a single apple was placed as if she knew that was going to happen. So she's reading her diary, and it says, Yuki and whatever her name is, happy ending. And she's like, yes, and she's just kind of smiling while she's peeling the apple. So he sees this room when he's trying to find the bathroom, and he's like, I wonder what's in here. And this episode was basically the narrator was was Yuki from like the future after this event happened, and he was saying how so much changed from him just opening that door, like literally the whole world, like I am not joking when I say the whole world changed from him opening that door. And he basically opens the door, and inside are, spoiler alert, 12, just a bunch of dead bodies that in there with blood everywhere. And then he's like kind of just froze in fear, and then the girl comes behind him, and she's like, it was all going perfectly fine until you had to open the door. And she's like crying, and I'm like, oh crap, yeah, oh my god, that's scary. And so then so then he's running as fast as he can. I mean, he's running that out down to his home, and he basically just locks the door behind him, and he's like, what's going on? And then the girl opens through the little mail slot, and she's like, good night, Yuki. Good night, Yuki. And I mean, then while all this is going on, there's other things going on. Like for a bit they were showing number 9 and like what she was doing on her escape, and number 3 actually catches her and lures her in, and he's kind of taking care of her and gives her these peels, the not peels, pills. And so basically he's like 1, 2, 3, snaps his fingers, and what she thought was her phone with no entries is actually just a piece of wood. And then he has like a new mask on because he's wearing a mask so she can't see his face. And I think then he like opens her eye and pulls it out. And I mean, a lot of people might disagree with me on this, but I have a feeling he actually didn't pull it out or anything. I have a feeling his future diary is like the future diary of magic or something like that. Because what he was doing kind of seemed magical, or the future diary of pills, or I don't know, that sounds kind of druggish. But yeah, that's basically. And oh, and also if you know the god of time and space, or whatever god he was. Even in in like his thing, like these rocks are coming down, and I was like, oh, did this like end the whole survival game? And then he's like saying how it's how that he was glad he recruited the girl because she just changed the whole, because from him opening that door, the whole future of the world was changed. So I mean, that was really interesting. So that's basically all that happened in this episode, and I'm looking at the time right now, and it's been 5 minutes and 32 seconds that I've been doing this review. So I also want to say I'm gonna try to finish Usugi Drop tonight, because I know that after tonight I will not have time at all, because I'll be playing Battlefield 3 way too much, and I won't get it out to you guys until it's like the 15th of November probably. And I also want to try to figure out what I'm going to be doing for the November series. And in November, since so much is coming out, like I have Modern Warfare 3 coming out. Oh, I have a I have a field trip to DC, so I'm going to be doing a bunch of vlogs for that. Still Battlefield 3, Thanksgiving. So I mean, a lot is happening in November for me. So I'll have probably only 3 series, and when I say 3 series, I mean like 3 12-episode series. Although I know for a fact I'm gonna do Afro Samurai because it's only like 4 episodes. But I must say, so far Usugi Drop is, I mean, it's not like super amazing, but for some, it's just like nothing in it has happened that I just can't disagree with. So you can't give it a bad grade for not. I mean, it's partly interesting, but nothing in it at all has been bad so far. So you can't give it a bad grade. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Sorry for the long video, and thanks a lot for watching, and see ya.